down low. You can go even lower. Here we go. Everybody jump up high. Come on, jump up. I know you can jump even higher. Come on, let's shout as loud as we can shout. Woo! God is here right now. Yes, He's here without a doubt. Yeah, He is always with us through every up and down. He will never leave us. He'll always be around. He's the one we can trust. God will always be with us. God will always be with us. Yeah! Now you ready to spin around? Come on, everybody. Here we go. Everybody spin around. Yeah! I dare you to spin much faster. Now there you go. Everybody wave your hands. Come on, let me see your hands in the air. To see who can wave the fastest. Come on, let's shout as loud as we can shout. God is here right now. Yes, He's here without a doubt. Yeah, He is always with us through every up and down. He will never leave us. He'll always be around. He's the one that we can trust. God will always be with us. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He is always with us through every up and down. He will never leave us. He'll always be around. He's the one that we can trust. God will always be with us. God will always be with us. God will always be with us.
Integrity is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. Our memory verse this month is Proverbs 10:9. Anyone who lives without blame walks safely, but anyone who takes a crooked path will get caught. Proverbs 10:9. Anyone. So you're going to make a thumbs up and swoop it by your collarbone and point up one. Anyone. Who. So you're going to make an L and touch your chin and then tap your finger down. Who. Lives. So make two thumbs up and raise them up from your ribs up to your collar. Lives. Without. So you're going to put two fists together like you're holding on to something, but then you want to go without it. So we'll drop it to say without. Anyone who lives without blame. So you're going to put your two closed fists and set one on top of the other and then slide it across like you're pushing the blame to someone else. I don't want the blame. Blame. Walks. So you're going to take your two hands and just do a step forward, a step forward. Walks. Safely. So you're going to start with your fists crossed and in front of you, and then just uncross them and bring them up. Safely. So let's put the first part together. Anyone who lives without blame walks safely. So that's great news. What happens if we don't live without blame? It says anyone, so we already learned that, anyone who takes. Okay, so we're going to put your hands out with your palms down and then pull them towards you and close, like you're stealing the blankets. Takes a crooked, so use your flat right hand to show a curve in front of you. Crooked path. So with two flat hands, show the road or the path in front of you. But anyone who takes a crooked path will. So put a flat hand next to your temple and whoosh it forward. will, absolutely, definitely. There's no other way, so you'll go will. Okay, get caught. So you're going to start with two hands out in front of you and pull them in like you're catching a ball. Get caught. Let's put that second half together. Anyone who takes a crooked path will get caught. And all of that is in Proverbs 10:9. Let's put it all together, nice and slow. Anyone who lives without blame walks safely. But anyone who takes a crooked path will get caught. Proverbs 10:9. Let's do it once more with actions. Anyone who lives without blame walks safely. But anyone who takes a crooked path will get caught. Proverbs 10:9.
Story Lab.
This week, we're talking about integrity.
And we'll meet a man who learned that lying can really get under your skin.
Let's go.
Hey, I'm Skylar.
And I'm Sebastian.
And today, we're talking about integrity.
Which is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do.
Hey, Sebastian, what you doing? Selling some toys?
Nope. I'm figuring out what car I want when I'm older.
Ooh, I want a red car.
There's more to a car than just the color.
Trust me, I'm ahead of you there.
I doubt it.
Maybe we should put our car knowledge to the test.
So, you want to compete with me to see who knows more about cars?
Is your fuel pressure regulator busted? Because it sounds like you're stalling.
Oh, it's on. Whoa, what is this?
We've got to guess what kind of vehicle is in the picture.
Piece of cake. Minivan.
Looks more like a bus.
But it's not yellow, so...
I say school bus.
No way. This one's mine.
Looks a little dirty.
Dump truck. Wait, no! Garbage truck! Yes!
For the tiebreaker.
Wait, I know what this one is.
That's a punch
VW
buggy.
bug.
Was that necessary? We're still tied.
Well, I think we need to suit up and
Settle this on the track.
Let's make it. You can make the car from a lot of things. For this project, you'll need a car body, axles, wheels,
And of course,
tape,
always.
and I got this kit I want to use. So the last thing we need is fuel.
Fuel.
Sure, a car can't run without fuel. But for this project, the fuel will be the air we put into these balloons. First, attach the straws to the bottom of your car. Then, slide in your axles. This is what you'll attach your wheels to.
Now the wheels.
You got it.
And if you need to poke holes in the wheels, you'll need a grown-up to do that.
That's right. Now, attach the balloon to the plastic tube. Make sure it's good and tight so no air will leak. Finally,
Let me guess. You attach the balloon to the car.
you are correct. And that's it. Now you have a balloon-powered car. Guess there's just one thing left to do.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
Racers, start your engines.
Hey, get your wheels all the way to the back.
My fault.
Peter.
Whoa, that's loud.
Really loud.
That's like a fire alarm.
3,
2,
1.
Wait, it's still going? Yes!
I think it's time for a rematch. I mean...
No. It's time for...
The story before the story.
Today, we're in the 12th book of the Bible, 2 Kings. This tells the story of God's people while they were ruled by kings.
Here, we also meet a man called Naaman, who's the commander of the armies of a foreign nation, Syria. But Naaman became very sick with a skin disease, and no one could help him.
A servant girl from Israel who knew the one true God said that a prophet of God named Elisha could help Naaman.
So Naaman made the long journey to Israel and eventually ended up at the home of Elisha. And that's where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone! I'm Jen. When Naaman contracted a skin disease, he became an outcast, someone people avoided. He was so desperate that he traveled to an enemy nation looking for help. And God used the prophet Elisha to heal Naaman by telling him to dip 7 times in the murky Jordan River.
I'm well.
Naaman immediately traveled back to the home of Elisha.
I now know there is no God in all the earth except in Israel. Now please, accept a gift from me.
Naaman offered Elisha money as a way of saying thank you. But Elijah wasn't about to take a reward for something God had done.
As surely as the Lord lives, I won't accept anything.
So Naaman kept his money and rode off in his chariot, heading back home to Syria. Enter Gehazi. Gehazi was Elijah's servant. When Naaman offered silver, you can imagine how excited Gehazi was. All that money coming into the household, he might have been dreaming about what he could buy. But then Elisha said, no. Wait, what?
My master Elisha refused to take Naaman's gift, but why should I miss out?
So Gehazi ran after Naaman's chariot. When he saw Gehazi, Naaman stopped the chariot and hopped out, concerned.
Is everything okay?
Everything's all right. My master sent me.
Lie number 1.
My master said, 2 young men just came to me, so please give me 75 pounds of silver and 2 changes of clothes for them.
Well, Naaman was so happy to help that he gave Gehazi the clothes and twice the amount of silver he asked for. Sneaky mission accomplished, right? Wrong. Because after stashing the silver and clothes, Gehazi went back to Elijah.
Where have you been, Gehazi?
I didn't go anywhere.
Lie number 2. And that's when Elijah dropped a truth bomb.
Gehazi, God showed me how you chased down Naaman and lied to him. And now you're lying to me as well. Because of that, you will have the same skin disease that Naaman had.
And sure enough, instead of getting to enjoy silver and fine clothes, Gehazi himself ended up with leprosy. The end.
Well, that story sure took a turn.
No kidding.
Gehazi started with one lie.
And then he had to tell more lies to cover up the first lie.
Telling the truth can be hard sometimes, but it's still easier than dealing with the problems that lying creates.
So, what's our part in the story?
Well, integrity is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. That means telling the truth, the whole truth, even when it's hard.
Like when your mom asked you if you brushed your teeth.
Or when you have to admit to your teacher you didn't do your homework.
Or when it would be so easy to stretch the truth just to get someone to like you.
If you don't tell the truth, you might get by for a short while. But eventually, the person you lied to will discover the truth.
And they won't want to trust you anymore.
Jesus is a perfect example of living truthfully in everything he said and did. He always spoke the truth, even when it was hard.
And he always did it in a loving way.
With God's help, we can follow Jesus, choosing to be truthful in all we say and do.
I think you got it. Peace!
So here's the thing. When you're not truthful, you lose trust.
Just like Gehazi.
His story got pretty out of control.
You think my balloon car will get out of control if I use this?
Whoa! Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. See you next time.
Oh, I kind of forgot to attach my car.
Well, flying cars shouldn't be invented yet.
This was not a happy ending for Gehazi, and it happened because he did not have integrity. He wasn't truthful. Because of that, he didn't get to enjoy the silver and the fine clothes that he thought he could get from Naaman. He ended up with Naaman's skin disease instead. Gehazi started with one lie. Then he had to tell more lies to cover up the first lie. And Elisha knew he could not trust Gehazi anymore. That's what happens when you don't choose to live with integrity. When you're not truthful, you lose trust. Gehazi lied, and as a result, his story got out of control. As we've been talking about, integrity is choosing to be truthful in what you say and do. Gehazi lied to both Naaman and Elisha. He tried to hide the gifts from Elisha too. He wasn't honest in what he said or did. When you're not truthful, you lose trust. Say that with me. When you're not truthful, you lose trust. So it's important you tell the whole truth, even when it's hard. That means you need to be honest when your mom asks you if you've eaten a healthy snack. It means you don't sneak cookies from the pantry when no one's looking, letting you know you're not supposed to. And it means you own up to what you did, even when you lose your self-control. Or maybe at school, it means keeping your eyes on your own sheet of paper during a test. And if you did cheat, it means owning up to it, even when you know it means you'll face a consequence. It will show the person that they can still trust you, even though you messed up. You have the integrity to be truthful, even about your mistakes. When you're not truthful, you lose trust. If you're struggling to be truthful, think about the way Jesus lived. Jesus was always truthful in the way he acted and treated people. He was truthful with his whole life. He spoke the truth even when it was difficult. We should follow his example. When you're not truthful, you lose trust. Let's all work on being truthful in everything we say and do, so that others will know they can trust us. Let's head up to small group and talk about that some more.